Boat's gone. Well, I already talked about this before. My boat's cracked. Transmission was cracked. From a research we did, no tracker issues. She's at the dealership now, so hopefully have it back January sometime. So I can start the process of either buying a new boat or a used boat, or keeping it for a year and saving money up. Anyway, so today we got a crappie video. I feel like I'm so far away. Yeah, it's better. I have my ladder. Intro's way too long. Everyone's already clicked off. Crappie video. So you guys, I talked about it. So this is my first ever in my lifetime that I personally did by myself, catch and cook. So went out, caught crappie, caught a ton of crappie, but I only kept about 10. And took them home and ate it. So let's see how I did.
About time. I only got one today. It's got some big old shoulders on him. I don't know if you're 9 inches though, buddy. Ugh. Oh, I don't have 10 on it. I have 9 on it. Yeah, 10 inch, 9 incher. Oh, I should probably look up the rules. Sure, it is 9. No minimum size. Oh, okay. Gonna keep a couple. I want to do a little catch and cook, but I'm not trying to stock the freezer up, so I'm gonna just try to catch, 5 of them or something. 5 or 6. Make a little sandwich today. Got one. Let that guy see. That guy's way smaller than the one I just caught, so we'll let him go. Yeah, we'll just let him go. According to the rules, which I had to read it twice, it says there's no size limits here. So I guess you can keep whatever size you want, but I'm not gonna keep a bunch of little ones. So we'll try to catch, some. Try to go for around 10 incher. First one was 10 inch, so I think I'm gonna just set it to like 10 inch. And I'll try to catch some bigger ones like 10, 11, 12s. Is that a crappie? Oh my Jesus. Alright guys, you catch giant crappie, pick up your level medium light spinning rod and throw a 3-inch swim bait. That's a good one right there. Yep, we'll take that guy. Here's 2. One Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. That's another little one. I'll take it over. Fuck this thing. A little one. So I can tell that one's not big. Oh no, I'm off my my thing. Perfect. This is my boat stopper. Boat stopper 3000 here. Oh, here I come. I am sending them on. Oh, that's why I fell off. Ooh, that feels bigger. Oh yeah. That's the one we want right there, boys. That's it right there. That's a good one. It's another tenner. Another 10 I see. No, I fell off my tree again. Can't have that. Another decent one. Quick board check. Oh yeah, that's another tanner. Oh yeah. Another tanner. More like another dinner. Okay. Wind still sucks, but I have this broken tree here. I'm trying to keep my trolling motor propped on it. It kind of works, and then it turns, and it doesn't work anymore, so try to get on the edge of it or something. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm definitely eating you because you were skinny little shithead. You're like a minnow. Okay, so it's pretty much I'm gonna cast up, catch one, float away, come back. Pretty much what I'm doing. Yeah. There's just no like really good tree. That's a better one. Oh yeah. Might let that one go. How long are you? I'll keep that one. I can always call a fish later. Holy shit, got it. Woo! Wow. When that wind picks up, whoo, wait, I literally have hand warmers. I forgot to grab them. They're in my truck. Do I drive back? Ooh, if Aaron gets, oh, you don't have the keys. Duh. I'll let that one go. God damn. I found him. Oh, sorry, little bud. Sorry, little bud. You're not, you know what I'm gonna keep either. Sorry, little bud. Sorry, little bud. Sorry, little bud. I mean, we got him fucking figured out now. Hiya! Cast out. Woo! Do that motion. And then there's a reel. Nice slow, steady reel. Get kind of close to the tree, do a little kind of pops. And then yank. Whew. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a good one. That's a good little tenor. Oh, ah, damn. Freezing. God damn today. Oh yeah. Stay on, stay on. That's a good one right there. Stay on, stay on, stay on. Oh yeah. That's the kind of chunks we want to see. There we go. That's the good chunky chunks right there. I am over my 5. I think I caught more. Pretty sure I caught more than 5. So, all right, perfect. I got like 5 or 6, and I could just be choosing which ones I keep now. Oh, didn't catch one. There's no fish here anymore. All right, time to leave. Ooh, God damn. Sweet Jesus today. If that wind can just go F itself, I'll be fine. Whew. Go with it. I'll go with it. Well, this reel feels like shit. Honestly. I'm not liking the rod or the reel at all. God's ass. Choked it. That's a little one. Oh yeah. Definitely tell, you can tell the sensitivity different. This rod's way more sensitive. I mean, there's a poo noodle and it's a lot higher price rod, but whew, there's one. Definitely want that little plastic though. Oh, ooh. That's a little one. Oh yeah. Bunch of little ones again. Whew. Oh, little one. That's a better one. We'll keep that one. Ooh. Can't see, my eyes are watering. Finally got one out of that tree. Jesus. What the world? What are you guys on? They're still here. Ooh, that's a good one. You know what? I'm good. I got 10 or 9 or whatever I got. I'm saving for a big one. I'll give one like a 13 inch or something. Another little one. Until we ate on ones. I know there's big ones in this cove. So unless all my big ones from last year I caught are been taken out and eaten. I'll take you home. I got now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 maybe? I got 8, I think. Another one. Another. Another. Yeah. No small. That's what I'm doing. Just got an outlet of drop, you know, probably down to 15, 16 feet. I mean, this graph is just blown up. It's so many. The sink, and then just slowly reel and wait for one of them to come by and slurp it up. I missed that bite though. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's what we're looking for. That's a good one right there. Yeah. That's kind of one. That's what we're talking about right there. About time. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I have 8, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 9. I'll catch one more. A baker's dozen. Look at what's in this. Ooh. Yeah. About time got a good one. That's about 13 incher. Yeah, that could be number 10 right there. Yeah. It's a good one. I mean, probably caught like 10 of them like that today, but I'm cool with making that number 10 for today. Oh, big one's floating because, well, I ripped them out of 20 feet of water. Okay, I think we're good. I'm good with the day. I'm pretty happy. Kind of wish I would have caught some smallmouth or some largemouth, but can't be picky. Can't be picky. But yeah. Now it's time to go back to get these fish on ice. And yeah, get them on ice for the night. Tomorrow, get them out. Probably let them sit on ice for like 10 minutes. And flay them up. Go to the store in the morning, grab something, probably some like pico or something like that. But anyway, no bass today, but that little St. Croix rod's pretty cool. It's not super sensitive, but got the job done. It's got a soft enough tip that I can just watch for the bites. So if it ain't sensitive, make sure you got a tip. But yeah. All right. I'll see you tomorrow. Now we're in the kitchen. This is my kitchen. Somewhat clean today, but I was going to show you how I fillet them, but never really filleted fish before, so I had to watch a video. Wire to Fish, I think, is what it was. They did a good little video. So, note to self: don't buy Walmart knives; they suck. Just buy a electric knife. So, anyway, so never really cooked them either. So, did a little research. I bought some breading. One I saw everyone recommend is this Andy's fish bread yellow. So that's what I picked up. So I'm gonna grab the fish out, batter them up, put them in some oil, 350 degrees, and then I'll get back to you guys after I get that process done. Okay, so everyone's ovens are different. Mine are just numbered 1 through high. Feels like for about 350, 375, right around there. My setting is just a tad below number 4, so I'm assuming that means degrees is what I'm assuming these numbers mean at this point. But real simple. I play with some of the timing. There's some that are well overcooked, and there's some that are cooked correctly. So I got some fish here well overcooked, like 180, and then it'd be like 150, I think, 145. I got some fish around 170, so. But it takes about 2 minutes each, so. But they look good though. I mean, golden brown. I just use that seasoning. I forgot to say I do let my fish sit in hot sauce for like 20 minutes. That's a trick from the old Pig Patrol. So, but yeah, this is one of the pieces right here though. So. Not bad at all. Not bad. First one, seasoning's falling off a little bit, but some feel like the seasoning stuck really well. Some did not. I don't know how to fix that really, but so we finish these up, kind of cooling down, and I'm gonna show you how we're gonna make everything. So try to keep it simple. So I went and got some Walmart cilantro rice, 90 seconds. Little tortillas. Hot pico, because I have no standard. And then this is from Hardee's nuts. But it's avocado sriracha. So it's gonna be pretty good with that hot pico. So let me find a couple cool pieces and we'll make one up real quick. Try it out. Pico, I got a salsa. Ooh. A little squirt on that. Yeah, got our little taco. Not bad for me. See how it tastes. Oh my god, that's really good. For a guy who's never done this before, it's pretty good. It's that simple, you know. So I told you guys all before, crappie fishing to me is so simple. Hardest part is just locating them, which is just if you have down scan, just pull it right to a wood. Let your down scan go straight down. If you live scope, just pop around and find the trees. Very simple, 1/16, ultralights, monkey milled. So this is real simple. Honestly, anyone can do this. Like I said, I kept mine about 4, so I was assuming that's like low, medium for everybody else. So now let's kick back over to what rods I used and the baits I used today to catch my lunch/dinner. So see you guys in the garage.
So you saw it was really just 2 spots, which is still crazy to me. We're at the second spot. That first main spot I was at, it's kind of near where me and Aaron caught them a little bit ago. But I asked Aaron and I showed him where I was at. He was like, "No, we fished a little bit different area." But it's always weird because when it's this time of the year and the water gets drawn down, gets cold, starts to get cold. It's always those first trees when you go into coves where I would find all my crappies. Of course, I have live scope, but to me, if you don't want to buy, the full live scope system. I think they're on sale right now at Bass Pro. I think you can get a whole instrument or a fish finder and the Garmin for like $2,000. That little Lowrance Eagle, I think it's $1,000. That'd be really nice. Honestly, you guys have seen me do in the past. I just use the live scope to find them. I don't sit there and stare at my screen the entire time. I just try to find them. I've kind of gotten good at knowing the cast out, how many seconds let it go and reel, like you've seen in the video. That's the way I like to catch my crappies. I've gotten pretty good knowing like my depths, and that's just counting 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. But that's really all I use the live scope for. I mean, you can still do it with down scan. It just cuts out so much time. If I had down scan, I'd go to each tree and down scan them all the way around. Live scope, I can just go in the cove and just scope around. But you guys saw me short at the beginning. You guys did see a new rod. You'll see the full unboxing of this rod next week. I'm still waiting on Tackle Warehouse stuff and T-Mark. If you guys didn't know, T-Mark did a buy one get one. So I got the reels I bought. It's on the baits yet. So, I placed my orders less than a day apart. I think it was like 18 hours to be exact. And there is almost 700 orders between my 2 orders. So if T-Mark doesn't show by next Friday, Saturday when I do my recordings, then I'll just don't do it. Anyway, so I picked up right when the sales started. Actually, right before that, Bass Mooch was running some sales. And if you guys remember from the rod videos, me and Aaron talking about I want to get more level rods. So I did. I got a spinning and crankbait rod. So the spinning rod I got is this guy here. This is the 7'4" medium light bass, rated for line 6 to 12. It's 1/16 to 3/8. So cork handles. That's a big difference from the normal NGX and NGXC. It's just cork handles, and it's nice. I like the handle, a little bit longer handle. I mean, this is middle of my fingers, and it's pretty much to my elbow. A little bit longer rod tip or grip handle, so you can really just fucking sling it. I moved my Zenith X over there to it, but I was throwing that plain old Blue Rock Customs or Blue Rock tackle. That little mini max swim bait head. I love that little head. It's so good. Good keeper on it, and then my little 3-inch baby whale. Got my first crappie on that guy. So the rest of the baits that did my damage. So you guys have already seen this rod. This is that ACC crappie stick I got, 7'6". But this rod, I can't remember if I talked about it in the video or not, but I got in a trade. This is a St. Croix 6'6" light premium, and it's a pool noodle. This thing is a pool noodle. It's just so, its label's a light, but it's St. Croix, so pretty ultra light. But it's a 2-piece rod. I got this in a trade earlier in the year. It's got a little Fluger President XTC30. This thing sucks. I hate this reel. This reel's absolutely dumpster fire. Like, it's so bad. Anyway, but these 2 rods are main rods. This one's more fun because it's so much softer. I really enjoy soft rod. Really soft rod for crappie fishing. It's just so much fun. But you guys saw. But it was pretty much 2 heads. It was really the same bait. I mean, honestly, it's the main bait of the day. Between the 2 rods were Bobby Garland's, like always. Pretty much same setups, 10-pound braid. This had mono on it from the guy I bought it from. It was like 10-pound mono. This has 6-pound fluoro. But this little guy here, you guys saw. This is a white head. I switched this jig head later. But at first it was just a normal monkey milk. And I think I switched to a bluegrass as well. But this is, I forget what color this is. It was in a big pack of different colors, but it's a chartreuse top, see-through blue bottom. And that thing did really in that one spot. It caught me a good amount, caught me some other ones in the next area down. You saw in the beginning, I kind of struggled. That wasn't my main goal with crappie fishing that day. It was honestly bass fish and then crappie later. I just couldn't get a bite. But this was, I made this switch when I got to the back because I was still kind of, I mean, you guys will see it. I mean, it looked like I was starting to catch them pretty good, but I was struggling. I was probably almost 2 hours in. And I simply went to this pink head, pink and white. Don't ask me what brand, I really don't remember. It's some Amazon brand. I bought like 60 of them for $8, but a little circular hook on it. And that's monkey milk, like I talked about before. To be exact, it's the glow one. So it's supposed to glow up in the dark. I think it helps when the water's a little bit dingier or they're a little bit deeper. But that one, once I switched to that head, I was starting to crush them. I think you saw it. I think it was like 5 or 6 casts in a row, and I caught one. And then I went like 1 cast without one, and I caught another one. But that did most of my damage. But that rod, that St. Croix is really, really fun with being an ultralight. But you guys have seen it. I talked about last year. Once I locate the fish with live scope, I love if they're in the mood, is take my rod, and you saw casts 10, 15 feet past it, and I'll start counting. That day it was cold, so I was trying to warm up. And it's like as soon as I got done warming up, I flipped the bail, and I just got a really slow reel, just nice and slow. Sometimes I keep my rod tip up, sometimes I keep my rod tip down. Really depends. This longer rod, you can kind of keep it in the middle, but I just slow reel, and all of a sudden you feel that little tink, and you just wow. But that's the way I like to catch them. I did catch a couple there. I just dropped on them and then jigged it. But if I have the choice, I like to just straight cast out, let it sink, slow reel. That's my favorite way to catch them. It's just so much fun. But if I have to, which I'm fishing today, if you're seeing this video, I fish today, I think I'm gonna have to do the drop down method and let it sit. But I'm hoping I can still do my cast out and catch them. But if you've seen this coming before, this is the Lew's Old Gen Speed Spools 1000 series. I think it's one of the best spinning reels. At that, I think probably the new price, 62 bucks. It's still a really good price for these little reels. They're really, really good. I actually still have one. It's not in frame on an old Lew's TP1. It's literally my backup wacky rig rod. I bring it in and out of the boat sometimes, but usually when people fish with me, that rod comes out. And it's been, haven't hard fished in like 3 years, but I probably rocked that thing for 2-3 seasons. And just never any issues. Oil within the year. But anyway, 10-pound braid, 7-pound Sunlight Sniper. But yeah, I like to kind of talk about it at the end with the catch and cook. I try to keep things simple with crappie fishing because you know as bass anglers, we love to make things complicated. And yours truly is really bad at that. You know, I got a wall full of shit, and you can see over here, it's on a frame, a table full of baits, and I could probably count on my hand the actual amount of baits I call fish. But crappie fishing, I like to keep it simple. Whatever head you like to use, like ball heads, whatever. And then I really just, overall, I think Bobby Garland it's just so consistent. 6th Sense makes some good stuff, but just go Bobby Garland 2-inch, Monkey Milk, Bluegrass. Those are my 2 favorites. If I can only have to have 2, those are the 2 I have, Monkey Milk, Bluegrass. And it's not even a matter on the water clarity. Like there's times the water's super clean and Bluegrass just outbites Monkey Milk. I don't know if it's just they see it and then they all see it and they all just go to it or something. Couldn't tell you, but Monkey Milk, the last few trips out have been the absolute deal. But Monkey Milk is just so good. But at the very end, you guys saw I talked about the video. I talked about my food. Actually, it was really fun. I'm definitely investing in an electric knife, big time. That Walmart knife I bought was garbage. I don't even have it. I think I threw it away. It wasn't even worth keeping. But it was overall pretty easy. I watched Wire to Fish. They had a really good breakdown. I'm trying to remember. they had one of the crappie guys on there filleting it. I can't remember. I can't remember on his head. But overall, it's really, really easy. If I had an electric knife, it'd be so much easier just to fillet it. But then just cooking it, I like took a Ziploc bag, dumped all my fish in, probably douse. If you had a little Frank hot sauce bottle, like those smaller ones, just dump the whole bottle in it. And I let it marinate for like a half an hour. I did screw up. When I pulled it out, I think you're supposed to damp the hot sauce off. I did not. I just dumped it right in the batter and dumped it in. So some of the fish, the batter started to fall out, and then you really could still taste the Frank's red sauce in it. So if you would like to still taste the Frank's red hot, don't, but you have to cook it a little bit more. I think fish is 175, I remember right, 165, and I had to cook it to like about 10 to 15 degrees above it to keep the breading from falling off. It still tastes really good. It wasn't tough. It wasn't anything nasty. My wife even she ate the pieces that were a little bit overcooked. But if you don't want that Frank's red hot, then just dab it, paper towel. And then that was just Andy's yellow. It was just called yellow. It was just for cornmeal. And made a bowl of it, dumped it in, flip, threw in the pan, would turn around, talk to the wife for a minute, come right back, and it was done. It was done like less than 2 minutes. So real easy, put in the plate. And then all the other stuff I bought was just from Walmart, you know. Tortillas, pico, that avocado cilantro sauce, that was really good. But overall, great setup. Crappie fishing is fun. So, I'm gonna make this video 5,000 years. You can kind of see, this is my tackle. This is my Black Friday box there. 4 combos right there of stuff. Like I said, I went on Tackle Warehouse still, and Team Arc on my baits. So, I don't think a warehouse will be here by Friday. I was on my Team Arc, so I might have to do a separate video for Team Arc down the road, like a bonus video. But if not, I got plenty of shit right here to show you guys. Way too much money spent, like always. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry for the different angle. Once again, boat's gone for now. Was a little sad coming home. I moved my bike. My bike's usually over here behind me. I moved it where the boat spot is. And it just looks really weird coming out here and seeing no boat into my big garage and just my bike. So, can't wait to have it back. Can't wait to have that back. But they're doing some other. They found some other things wrong with it, so they said they can warranty it. Okay, I was like, okay, it's not that big of a deal to me. It's not really broken. Oh, we can get it fixed. Rambling now. Anyway, next weekend, next Sunday, Black Friday. But let me know what rods, reels, baits, stuff like that you want to see reviewed. And I'll get those knocking out for the rest of the year. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I'd like to support the businesses that supported me all through 2025, and hopefully most of them are back for 2026. All that contact information will be in my subscription. But until then, please like, comment, subscribe. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.